The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle.
Luis Suarez really is a player who can do everything. He makes a more than decent target man, and his energy levels mean the opposition defence are constantly under pressure.
And now that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's a sharp pass. Cruzeiro are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's fabulous. Platini. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get on the end of this? Stood up well to him there. Platini. That has been cut short. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Bellingham. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, nicely intercepted. Vieira. That's Busquets. Now this could be a chance. It's Van Basten! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And this is Shevchenko. Doué. Now it's Luis Suarez. And the pass is intercepted. That's a lovely, neat pass. Luis Suarez. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Vieira does well to get it back. Chooses to go back. Vieira. Still goalless. He won't be happy with that one. Vieira. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez! Oh, that was no routine save.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's gone for goal! That's another chance! Goal! Cruzeiro! And Cruzeiro take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Cruzeiro have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Did he that? Because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Well read, nice interception. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Van Basten.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mukhtar is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. He has found a way through. Big header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Busquets. Played out to the left flank. Some resolute defending there. And he's making progress on the ball. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ball's played through. Spread neatly. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Just eases him off the ball. And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he cuts out the supply. Sane quietly revving up. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Busquets. Played out wide. Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he can clear it away. And he whips a chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Now it's Sane. Sane. Well, that is a good challenge from him. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're off again.
Cruzeiro really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Nicely weighted ball. Van Bouten does really well to win the ball there. Van Basten, Platini providing an outlet on that flank. Great defending, strong and determined, and he's intervened well there. And it's Bellingham. Gets a good foot in there. Platini. Platini puts his foot on the gas. That is ended up in no man's land. Cruzeiro look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And this is Shevchenko. Real shot at goal! And it's in! Cruzeiro are back on level terms. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Cruzeiro grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Dumfries is one whose deliveries we all know about. João Cancelo gets across to intercept that. And that's a throw-in. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Luis Suarez. Busquets. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's played through for him. Great ball, and he's in here. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Roberto Carlos with the clearance. Busquets. Roberto Carlos. He's a sharp little ball here. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Busquets with a definite foul there. Bellingham, always looking for that half a chance. Yeah, that looks a decent ball. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's really drilled it. Corner number 2 then. He's cut it out. Cruzeiro have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's a key interception. Threads one in. That has not gone well. And this is Shevchenko.
That's good play from him.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. That was travelling. And that was nowhere near his best. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That's been cut out, well played. Knocks it into space, and that could set him on his way.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now this could be a chance.
Cruzeiro clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Cross into the box. Oh, he had to... Goes for a shot! Do it. Well, that pass isn't the best. The pass has gone astray. Carries far too far and out of play. Oh, no joy this time. Quality ball. That was good alertness. Looking for the run. Might be danger here. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Cruzeiro can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Vieira. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Great vision. Shevchenko shoots! It's hit the upright. This time surely, and again! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we.